Hey, it's Brian with Level Up Reptiles, and if you thinking about breeding ball pythons or you just watched a previous video, this is something that not everybody wants to talk about. Most first-time breeders don't make any money. It's not because they're lazy or they're bad at it. This video is not to discourage anybody. This is just a video to help them with their future breedings in the long term. So startup costs. Startup costs often are a lot higher than what you would normally expect when you get into breeding the snakes, believe it or not. That's the cheap part. By the time you get thermostats, heat tape, enclosures, racks, incubators, and incubator supplies, typically that's going to run a lot higher than what you normally think. Now, the price is going to differ between how many animals you start with. If you start with 2, that's going to be a significantly lower startup cost than going full in, say, with 20 or 30 animals. So the market's another thing that can kind of plague first-time breeders because you're trying to gain trust, and most people buy for people they trust from. So if you're new and they don't know you, it takes a while to gain that trust to bring customers in to successfully sell on a regular basis. You're not only competing with yourself or your local people, especially if you're on morph market, you're competing with everybody. Also, guys, holdbacks aren't optional. If you're doing a double head to double head and you hit a couple visuals, don't sell them. Keep them for yourself. Let you be your best customer. Now, this is going to delay your profit, but we're delaying profit to make bigger profit and better odds in the future, and that will extremely help your breeding projects. Also, another thing that's going to keep you in the red is not planning for things that go wrong. There's a multitude of things that could go wrong, and they probably will go wrong at some point. So you need to have the extra funds for vet visits. Say your girl is egg bound. That's going to require a vet visit and put you even farther behind in the red. But it's something you definitely have to plan for. As long as power outages, I mentioned generators earlier. You're definitely going to want a standby generator, an inverter, something. You don't want to have a really great clutch in your incubator and you lose power for a couple days and that clutch is gone now. So you definitely want to plan for emergencies and things to go unexpected. If you don't, or you don't have the funds to do that, you really want to do it the right way. If you don't have those things in order, you don't want to quite start breeding yet. All right, guys, and this is what most people miss, not only in the ball python but the reptiles in general. And you can probably almost put any business that starts up in this category. Is just because you lose money in your first couple of years, you're going to, it doesn't mean you failed. It means that you're planning for the future, you're doing everything the right way. And guys, the breeders that do start up and last in this hobby aren't the ones that get lucky on their very first clutch and then sell them all. They're not. They're the ones that adjust to the breeding community and what's going on within the projects that you like. You have to like doing the projects that you're doing, and also planning for the future are the ones that really last in this hobby. The ones that truly love it, because honestly, nobody's making money in their first couple of years. You're planning your breedings around what you want to keep, what you're wanting to hold back, and that just progresses you farther and farther into the hobby. Eventually, you will make money. I'm not going to sit here and say, "Oh, you're never going to make money." You can, but it's going to take a while to reach that status and be able to do that. You guys, once again, thanks. This is not. I'm not trying to make this a like a money-driven video. I'm really not. It's just things that you do need to think about before you start breeding, because it is real life. It is things. I love breeding the animals. The love really should come along with while you're breeding, but you do got to make a little bit of profit, right? So where we're at is we really make enough profit to be able to continue the programs, buy animals when we need to. Actual money, like profiting going out on vacations and all that on, reptiles. No, that's not what we're doing. Not here anyway, not yet. But we are constantly progressing to the future of our breeding program here. And if this helped you to think a little bit more clearly about breeding, then this could be the channel for you. Once again, I'm Brian with Level Up Reptiles. See you in the next one.